Aloha. I'm in the studio, but we just finished recording our next mele about a very influential figure in Hawaiian history that a lot of times we like to write songs about people you may have not heard of, or maybe you heard of them, but you have no idea what they have accomplished. And this, oh, she was really special. I mean, I did a lot of reading. I actually got this book. It's called Beloved Queen Emma of Hawaii, and it's written by Barbara Del Piano. And so I read it. I got it on Wednesday. We went to the Queen Summer Palace for the first time, and there's some kind of connection that Queen Emma had with my ohana, and my grandpa's sister was Emma DeFries, and she was one of the curators over there. So I figure I go check it out, and we had the whole palace to ourselves because nobody was there. So we got to see her piano that she had, and there's a bit of sadness I felt because if you know of Queen Emma's story, her son passed away at a young age. He was only four years old when he passed away from, I read that could have been appendicitis, brain fever, but such a young age. And of course she was married to King Kamehameha the Fourth, Alexander Liho, who passed away just a year after she lost her son. So some things that I just wanted to share a little bit of what she's accomplished. Her and her husband, a few examples is, of course, the Queen Medical Center. When I ask my friends and family if they know of her, they go, oh yeah, I've been to a little clinic, and it's more than just a little clinic. And they're responsible for that. And St. Andrew's Cathedral, St. Andrew's Priory, Emalani School, the first library, she contributed like 600 books. And so she did quite a bit. She was also highly educated. She spoke French. She was super talented. She could sing. She could play piano, songwriter, politician, and her horsemanship. She didn't just ride horses. She actually was an equestrian. And that's when they jump over these hedges, when the horses jump over these bars and whatnot. So there's also a story that she loved Kauai, and she stayed at her Lawai estate, and she wanted to ride her horse all the way up to Alakai Swamp. And as she was passing these little villages, the locals would kind of go with her. And she had about like over half a mile long of people that went up to Alakai Swamp with her. And such a special woman that I wanted you to know a little bit about. So she had a flower too, just like Pulelehua and the Pua Kalaunu, and then we shared Princess Kaiulani, the peacocks, and the pikake. And in this case, her flower of choice is the spider lily. It's the purple spider lily. That's her. It was named after her, so it's also called the Queen Emma lily. So something that I didn't know, as a hula dancer, that's the go-to flower of choice. Yeah, so just a little bit of information. And when her son passed away, her husband gave her the name Kaleleo Kalani, Flight of Heavenly One. And then when he passed away a year later, she took the name Kaleleo Nalani. So I'm mentioning this only because I put that in the song too. So as far as the song goes, I had to think about how am I going to present this song. And I could picture her because she had horsemanship, that she's riding a horse. And it's like Vahine Hololio. I read that there was a chant and a song that was paying tribute to her. And the meaning was, well, Leo, I believe, is horse. So it's the horseback riding woman. And in this case, we start the song that way. Emalani riding by, Vaine hololio. May I give you this pualilia? So it's like this girl sees her riding by, gives her two flowers, two of the spider lilies, representing her loved ones, her son and her husband. And it kind of goes into that, and you know, the chorus is mahalo nui loa, is thanking her and how she made a difference, not just for me but for Hawaii. And we have a bridge, but such a special person. I wanted to share a little bit about her. Again, the song is called Emalani, and we recorded it just now. And we're gonna post it tomorrow in honor of Queen Emma. Hope you all staying safe. I always say that, and I mean it, because I'm in healthcare. Look at me, I'm always in my scrubs. But we just love you. We thank you so much for following us, and we'll be posting this tomorrow. Okay, God bless.